Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lindsey, and this is my commentary. My commentary today is talking about the crisis, the Florida shooting, and about this gunman who it's been said that he had ADHD and depression and things of that nature. Crisis workers from a South Florida mental facility were called in 2016 to hold gunman, I'm not gonna say alleged, Nicholas Cruz for psychiatric evaluation. He sent out a Snapchat video in which he cut his arms and said he would want to buy a gun, according to a mental health report. It is somewhere it reads, and this is from NBCnews.com, and the link will be in the description box below. Excuse the noise. And I'll skip a paragraph. It also says individual alerted to Henderson Behavioral Health to come to Stoneman Douglas High School to evaluate Cruz for possible detainment under the Baker Act, which allows authorities to hold individuals against their will for up to 72 hours. According to the 2016 report, those 17 and younger may be held for 12 hours. The Florida Department of Children and Families were alerted after Cruz sent out a Snapchat video in which he cut both his arms and stated the intention to go out and buy a gun. According to the report noted also that Mr. Cruz had fresh cuts on both arms, and that in 2015 he had a Nazi symbol drawn on his book bag and a sign and hate signs on his book bag saying "I hate," and you guys know the rest. Linda Cruz, his adopted mother, who died from pneumonia in November 2017, so last year, told mental health investigators that in 2016 her son suffered from ADHD, depression, and autism, but is insistent on he receiving his necessary medication as prescribed, according to the report. She told investigators at the time her son did not own a gun. Beyond an air gun she has taken away when he didn't follow house rules about only shooting within the backyard at the targets. Linda Cruz told investigators that her son started to cut himself after a breakup. The report said she also stated that he has never been any issues with other races or issues with racism in her family. Guys, I'm heartbroken over this loss of life. 17 students and staff members. This young man had problems. Mental health problems. I can understand that. I can understand he has ADHD. Because as many of you know, I have ADHD and have Asperger's syndrome. I can understand him having autism. Because my sister had autism. But I don't understand someone close to him dying. Someone who was close to him passing away. Because my sister, as many of you know, my sister passed away and she was real close with me. But what I don't understand is why in the world would he take a gun and kill 17 innocent human beings. I can understand you're mad at the world. Your mom's no longer here with you. I can understand you're upset that you got your heart broken. Trust me, I've had my heart broken. You Wolverines do not know how many times I've wanted to be in a relationship and get rejected. You Wolverines don't know how many times. This guy needed to be checked. I'm not saying that everybody who with ADHD needs to be checked and needs to be checked and see if they're not gonna kill people. I'm just saying we gotta be careful. I'm trying to hold my emotions in. It's hard to have sympathy. It's hard to have sympathy for this young man when he did this. How in the world this young man even have the right to own, even bought a gun in the first place? How is that even possible? This boy is 19 years old. How? I get it, because we in America, we think that, people can have guns no matter how messed up in the head they are, no matter how emotional they are. If I said this before, I said it again. People who own guns need to have self-control. Yes, people need to get a background check. Need to have a background check. Yes, the government needs to get tougher on gun laws. Yes. And yes, this stuff got to stop. We done had too many shootings. Too many lives have been taken from planet Earth over nothing. To Charleston 9. The shooting in Orlando, which killed 49 people. That was really wrong in my eyes. That was super messed up in my book. The shooting in a church. Another shooting in a church. The second place, other than your home, should you feel safe, it should be God's house. And now this. People can't even go to school and learn without getting their heads blown off. And another thing, since I'm getting sick and tired, public schools need to have I believe all public schools need to have some metal detectors. Because when I was going to school back home, back in Michigan, we had metal detectors. And if they found something sharp or found a gun, your behind was going to jail. Now, for my Wolverines that went to public school in Michigan, in the inner city Michigan, am I right or am I wrong? This got to stop. And it starts in the home. It starts in the home, folks. We need to start caring about life. Stop letting these lunatics carry around guns. I'm sorry for yelling. Guys, that's my opinion. That's my commentary. You can do with this. You can do whatever you want to do with this commentary. It really don't matter. And for those of you who hate me because of this commentary, I'm sorry. Don't care. But those of you who say, Cleve, you right. Thank you. Thank you for having my back. Because this got to stop. I don't want to be 10, 20, or 30, 10, 20, 10 or 20 years from now. And if God bless me to have a family, I don't want my children to go to school, and then at 12 o'clock, at 12 or early in the morning, or at 12 or 11 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, I get a phone call saying that my child got his hair blown, got his or her hair blown off. I don't want that call. No parent does. But we live in a world where that happens. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. I'm sorry. You guys like, subscribe, share this with your congressman, share this with your senator. That's it. I'm done. Until next time, God bless.